their bravado gone, broken and begging to learn their fate. This is what's become of the widely reviled British ISIS fighters known as the Beatles in captivity in Syria.
I consider my role in this whole scenario, this whole episode as one of my mistakes that I would like to apologise for.
Who would you like to apologise to?
Everybody involved, everybody who was affected, directly or indirectly.
They're accused of torture in ISIS's network of prison cells, which they deny. But now they do offer a rare confession. They tried to arrange ransoms for some of ISIS's European hostages.
I was a fighter, extracting from them email addresses for communications. If it was a proof of life question, something that only they would be able to answer.
Why did you agree to that role?
It just so happened that way.
The same as what Alexander just explained. Initially just liaising between the foreign prisoners and the people dealing with their negotiation process.
With their families to try and extract a ransom?
Yeah, yes.
Koti admits too to helping, by remote from Syria, to get a firearm for an ISIS assassination plot that failed in London in 2016.
I was responsible for his acquisition of a firearm. As far as the details of any plot or what he then went on to do, I had no involvement in that.
The grins they had when I met them a year ago in person are long gone.
Yeah, I might miss like a fish and chips.
Now ISIS's so-called caliphate has been defeated. They're two of thousands of ISIS prisoners held in northern Syria who don't know what will happen to them. The UK doesn't want them back, so they will stay here or face the death penalty in Iraq or, more likely, in the United States.
I don't understand why you're doing this now. Are you trying to avoid being sent to the United States?
If anything, I think that confession will maybe hasten our extradition or rendition to the United States. I don't think this is something that will prevent me from going to the United States at all. I don't see how that could be possible. I don't know where this goes from here on. I just know that I want this period, this portion, to just be over. I know this is what needs to be done. The truth has to come out.
ISIS slowly executed foreign hostages gruesomely, yet the pair insist they had no role in these murders or torture. Several former hostages have, however, said they were tortured by British accented men matching their appearance. The fate of a dozen French prisoners, some seen here in these old ISIS propaganda videos, has been swiftly decided in the past weeks, sent from northern Syria to Iraq. There, an Iraqi judge has sentenced them to death by hanging, often after only 10 minutes deliberation and representation by lawyers many have not met before the trial. Responding to claims US forces arranged the transfer, a coalition spokesman said US forces have taken custody of a small number of ISIS fighters from the Syrian Democratic Forces for transfer to the government of Iraq, but provided no details.
We want to eat McDonald's.
American ISIS suspects, like Samantha El-Hassani, have been sent back to the US for trial. But do those left behind, their fate unclear, or possibly with an Iraqi hangman, serve as a deterrent or a sign some nations don't want to finish the task of bringing them to justice? Nick Payton-Walsh, CNN, London.